big extruded mound of rocks, some call it jetty today, for herring here in Bayside, New York, and Fort Totten, Queens. I think it's Bayside. All right, let's go take a walk out on the jetty itself, see what's going on here over in Fort Totten. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but I call it Fort Totten in Queens, New York. By the Throgs Neck Big. Check it out on Google Earth. And you can take the bus here. I used to. I think there's a few. I used to get them from Main Street in Flushing. Sometimes I just roll out 3 o'clock in the morning and take the bus out here and wander out to the tip of the jetty. It's nice rips. Got a good tide. I think the water's still coming in. I wanted to come out here in the high water, so that's what we're going to try our best shot. Probably one thing going to be doing a little different here today. That's the Throgs Neck Bridge. One thing we'll be doing a little different today. Not really different, but just a herring thing. That's so sweet. S and J. Star love. I like that. And over here, E and J and S. What's that? B and J. Looks like J. Whoever J's is. And that looks like some sort of a mousey over there. So I gotta write down that number. So you fishing here or by Fort Totten, and I a lot of times you walk down there, you go left, and Little Neck Bay is right there. I've often fished inside Little Neck Bay and the bay was shut down, walked down here, gone down to the jetty and fished here and had fish. That's a bunch of years ago. And I'm gonna there's kind of like a dip out there, so I'm just gonna kind of go by that dip. I can still get in the rips by the dip. I think we just made a song. I'm gonna fire out a few casts as the sun sets. Haven't been really sparse, so I'm just gonna try this out. Got a good tide. Got a good tide elsewhere, so I'm gonna hit another spot somewhere else. But I'm gonna start here just to see. Get that ball too. So I'm gonna wing one out. I kind of I don't like graffiti or nothing, but I really don't. But I don't know, over here I kind of like reading it as I walk. I don't know why. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cute. Herring tip of the day is I'm fishing around the jetty. I haven't fished here in a while. Not really fished here in decades. Fished here in decades. So I'm getting started, and I had a couple of beat up old sabikis. They were beat up pretty good, and what I do is kind of just twine those old sabikis together. Sometimes I leave them, hang them up by the trash can. Other times I keep them and put them together for days like this, like Mama said. And yeah, so I lose that sabiki, at least the first one. I know where that snag is, slap on another one, fish around it. You might lose about 3 or 4 if you're going to be fishing a half day, 4-hour shift. I'm only going to do less than 2 hours here. So see what's going on. I guess some people, I guess they walk, they jog. It's a little bit windy out. The temps aren't too bad. I'm just firing up my cast. I'm going to start, say, what is that? 170 degrees and then 180, and then whatever it is. Going to go up to 0 degrees and then 30 degrees and just work around a big area, cover a lot of area. That's what I'm doing, just to see if anything is biting. I think there were some weeds on there. That's no big deal. Totten, Queens, New York. Neat little park by the Throgs Neck Bridge. And this is like new, fairly new. Like it was a long time ago. But they have like amenities if you have to use the bathroom, which is great. And I'm working through them, keep looking in the water, seeing what's going on, covering a lot of water. That's what I want to do. I want to cover a lot of water. And I'm going to do the same thing with this side. I'm going to fan cast. Not too close to the jetty. Not too close, okay? And the big thing when you're working with sabikis next to a jetty, another thing is, talked about the old sabikis. When you get close to the jetty, within say 30 feet, 10 yards, I don't work my sabiki, flush along too close, even left, right, like I do say for striped bass. I keep them away from the jetty, 30 yards away. I crank them right in and get them on. Just a couple things I do on the jetty, especially when I don't know where those divots and cabots are. It's like a point on the jetty if I'm not fishing. It's a point. I always like a point on the jetty where I can fish both sides of the jetty easily. So I'm standing on this rock here. I could jot over to those rocks over there, so I can kind of just go back and forth, you know, easily. If I was standing over there, you got those jagged rocks, and it's gonna whatever. It's gonna, you can go just like, but I think you got, you know what I'm saying. Try here a little bit. try here a little bit. So I'm over here, Fort Totten, Bayside. I think it's Bayside. It could be College Point. I don't know somewhere, but it's in Queens, New York, by the Throgs Neck Bridge, and maybe they're having it there, maybe not. But it's a really wonderful park. It's actually a really great fishing resource. You can fish all along those rocks there up to the bridge. There's places to park in there. There's some really good spots up inside there. Maybe we'll hit the striped bass sometime in the future. And you can come here, and you always get a great sunset. Anyway, I'm going to take the fire out a few more casts. There's a good rip over there. And there's some more inside. And you're going to have, yeah, no, really great. But yeah, I'm gonna fish a little bit more and get going, and I just want to say thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon, night, day, evening, wherever you are.